What's up, y'all? It's nearly 5:30 in the morning. It's been a long night. For those who didn't know, I was actually in San Diego for almost a week. It's been, nearly 3 months since we've moved here to Vegas, and this is my first time visiting back San Diego. So anyway, long night. It was a long drive back, and then I haven't slept yet. Like I said, it's almost 5:30. I haven't slept yet. Settling in or unpacking the van. I loaded up the van. I still had a few things at my parents' place, and I still have a few more that I wasn't able to bring back this trip. But so I loaded up the van with as much of my stuff as I could. Got that all unpacked, and, settled in and stuff. And anyway, I want to share my hauls with you guys. Of course, I did some shopping, did some hauling while I was out there, right? Right there. That's not there for no reason. That's not on display. So some of you might be familiar with this. I grab this thing, give you guys a closer look. It's that ginormous Star Wars Black Series First Order Special Forces TIE Fighter. This thing is huge. Look at that, filling up the frame. Yeah, this thing is huge. So, there's the story behind that. Man, that thing is huge. A while back, this is already since I'd been living here in Vegas. My parents were out shopping at the Navy base, at the Navy Exchange. That's the department store there. And my brother was actually with my parents, and they had a clearance event. Not only was there a bunch of stuff on clearance, but it was also, I believe, 50% off of the clearance price. I think this was like 127 or something like that. So, half off of that was like 60 something, 64 or something like that. I don't know, something like that. But basically, yeah, this big hunk of toy. I've seen pictures. I've seen people who have pictures, but it's like I almost don't know what to expect. How huge this thing's gonna be. I mean, I'm imagining, it's the size of the wings, but based on the figure, this thing's ginormous. Really cool. Right there on the side, that looks really cool. You guys look at that real quick. Some really cool features. I thought it'd be just kind of a big hunk of plastic, but there's actually some pretty cool features on this thing. It's actually a two-seater. I actually didn't know that, so that's really cool. Unfortunately, we only got one pilot, but still, that thing's really cool. So anyway, moving on. There's a little story I never mentioned. I told some friends, who I message with and stuff, but I had pre-ordered this on Amazon. I don't know, a month or two before its release date. Funny thing was, when I pre-ordered it, it was before I moved to Vegas. And I had forgotten, about the pre-order, because, pre-order is kind of a set it and forget it kind of thing, because, sometimes they could be months in advance. Anyway, so I forgot that, about the order, and it was to my apartment in San Diego. Long story short, it arrived. It's funny because I get the text on my phone. It arrived, and it said it's delivered, and I looked outside. Here. It's like, where the hell is it? And I checked the tracking online. It's like, holy crap, it went to my apartment. Well, my old apartment in San Diego. Luckily, if it weren't for this simple fact, I kind of would have to chalk it up as a loss. But luckily, my neighbors in our apartment was just a little 4-unit complex. And so two on the bottom floor and two on the top floor. We were on the top floor. the bigger unit in the back, and then I'd made friends with our neighbors in front of us. When we left, they actually got dibs on our apartment, and luckily they moved there, and you know, I was in touch with them, and I asked them to hold it for me. So anyway, finally got to go pick this up, even though I'd already bought it at Toys R Us. But there you go, Angela. Now this is the last thing. Like, I didn't buy this while I was in San Diego. It's this Suicide Squad Harley Quinn Finders Keepers. It's like a little it's a little statue. Well, it's not super little. It's about, I'd say it's about 10 inches tall, maybe. I don't know if it says here, but I think it's about 10 inches tall. Yeah, actually it says there at nearly 10 inches tall. And it's not just a statue, it's like a little thing where you can attach this keychain right there. Anyway, I saw the price go down. I had it in my wish list for a while. I saw the price go down on it. And, but, you know, I have Prime. When I was going to order it, it would arrive here while I was in San Diego. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to have it sent to my parents' places where I stayed in San Diego. And so it arrived there. So there you go. The light, you can't, you know, I'm using the front facing camera so you can't see it in detail, but the likeness to actress Margot Robbie, beautiful Margot Robbie, is not great on this thing. But the overall look, it's very stylized. I like it. I've seen some reviews who they really hated it because it doesn't look like Margot Robbie. But to me, it's like artwork. It's like, you know, somebody's rendition. Like if you know, a different comic artist or painter or something did their version, their rendition of Suicide Squad Harley. So I still think it's pretty cool. I actually don't really care for the whole keychain thing. Just, you know, for me it's a statue. Anyway, I'm gonna try to speed this along. I don't want this to be a super long video. So anyway, so now on to shopping in San Diego. Bought a few things. Not a whole lot, but a few things. Here, first up, finally got to go back to DD's Discounts. I don't know. I know DD's Discounts is regional. I don't know exactly what parts of the United States it's in, but there's several in San Diego, and it's one of my favorite discount stores to shop at. So yeah, there's a logo, DD's Discounts. It's like Ross, but cheaper. It's honestly, it's like the ghetto Ross. Anyway, Misfits. Yeah, for those who don't know, I'm a long-time Misfits fan. Misfits, Samhain, Danzig. Danzig's my all-time favorite rock band. If you've been following me, you might know that. Anyway, so that was only $7.99. And, oh, going back to DD's, we don't have DD's here in Vegas. Just, it sucks. So I'm like, any chance I get when I go to San Diego, I'm going to hit up those DD's. Boom. Wolverine. That's a badass Wolverine shirt right there. I love this, and that was only $6.99. Also at DD's, I don't know if I've gotten to talk about Ghostbusters since I've been, you know, back on YouTube. Yeah, Abby and Aaron. I'm not sure. I don't really pay too much attention to what people talk about, but I think, at least critics, but I think a lot of people also were not crazy about the 2016 Ghostbusters. I gotta be honest, I was a naysayer at the start. Like, when the news broke out, and then when we saw pictures and then trailers, I was like, that's gonna be dumb. But then I finally saw it. Oh, was it last year? On the flight, I think, back from visiting the Philippines. I got to watch it. I didn't get to finish it. I missed out on the last, like, 25 minutes, and I finally got to finish it one time. I was like, it was awesome. I loved it. And then, oddly enough, over the past few days while we were in San Diego, got to watch it again while I'm watching it with Arlene, my wife, and she enjoyed the hell out of it too. So there you go. Look at those. Only was it $4.99? Fortunately, they only had these two. My favorite of the four was Holtzman. Oh, she was just awesome. But so no Holtzman or Patty. Hopefully, I can find those. I'm not gonna pay full price on them, but if I ever can find them cheap, yeah, I'll definitely grab those. And then, one of the reasons that we went to San Diego was to go to Legoland because we'd gotten tickets a while back when we replaced tires on the van, and anyway, we got tickets and they were going to be expiring in June, so we're like, okay, let's go. Anyway, I picked up this what is it? It's the Lego Batman movie maker set. It's a simple little set, but I thought it was cool because there's like a bunch of sets I could have gotten, but I'm only gonna get something that I can't get just anywhere. And I know there's a few pretty cool Lego line exclusive sets, but it's like I didn't want to spend too much money, and I was like, yeah, that's cool. I like how it has these backgrounds right there. That's the main reason I got it. Those will actually come in handy. I'll try to, maybe I'll finally do some stop motions with it, but anyway, that's kind of cool. Shows how you use it, but even just for taking pictures of my minifigures, especially, superhero stuff, I thought that was pretty cool. It's $20. Then, only other thing I got at Legoland, it's pretty cool. The Lego Batman movie Harley keychain. So this will, I'm not sure yet. I mean, this would be replacing my my really cool Suicide Squad keychain that I have on my keys right now. But or maybe I'll just find somewhere to hang this, like in the car, maybe hang from the rearview mirror or something. Anyway, moving along. Did get to go again. Pretty much every time we're in San Diego, I'm gonna visit the Navy Exchange with my parents. That's the like I said, it's the department store on the Navy base. My dad's retired Navy, and sometimes I'll find some cool toys there, stuff like that. I found stuff there in the past with my parents, and then sometimes I find cool shirts like this one that was on clearance from the $6.97 Superman. That one's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool Superman shirt. I think that's my first. This might actually be my first solo Superman shirt. I have a bunch of Batman ones, a bunch of Harley ones, and several with several characters, but I think that might be my first solo. Anyway, really cool Batman shirt. I think I showed this on Instagram. I showed a picture of it months ago. I saw it there, but I was like, you know what, I should just get it. That's really cool. Anyway, winding down, almost done. Where are we at? We're at almost 15 minutes, so I think I'm making good time. Not keeping you guys too long, right? Went to Dollar Tree. Went just by my parents' house. I picked up a couple more. They pretty much had all the same micro machines I found here, but I'd gotten all those already, and there was two other ones that I didn't find here in Vegas. This is Speeder Chase. It's got Ray on her speeder right there, and it's Indoor Forest Battle. This one's really cool. I love how we get Luke on speeder bike and a Scout on speeder bike and an AT-ST. That's really cool. I mean, it's under scale, but still, I think that's really cool. I should have got more. I should just army build those. But anyway, there's that. Oh, and then I forgot what series I'd found previously, which I still didn't do the opening party that I meant to do, but I know it was a different series, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, the figures in this are different. So I think it was Series 1 that I found, or maybe it couldn't have been Series 3. Anyway, Series 2 of the Batman Unlimited Mighty Minis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs of those. Pretty cool. For all the characters here. I'm excited. I hope I mean, I'm always gonna get doubles to get these blind packs, but I really hope to get, especially this Joker and Bane. Holy crap, that Bane looks really cool. So hope I have those in these few 7 packs that I have. I'll probably do an opening party, but like I said, I still have the previous ones. That was from months ago, and I actually got those here in Vegas before I even lived here. That was one of our trips. Taking care of stuff, preparing for the move. Anyway, winding down, last but not least, GameStop. And actually these are from 3 different GameStops. Yeah, I went to 3 different GameStops because I know they have clearance stuff, and you know me. It wouldn't be a haul without some Marvel Legends, right? So anyway, clearance. Marvel Legends clearance. These aren't the most exciting Marvel Legends figures. These aren't like, stuff that I've been really eager to add to my collection, but they're stuff I wanted regardless. You know, at this point, it's safe to say that I just want all Marvel Legends, especially, there's always going to be a Build-A-Figure, right? I'm going to always want to build the Build-A-Figure and collect the whole series just to get the Build-A-Figure out, instead of like just buying the Build-A-Figure pieces or buying the Build-A-Figure, complete. Anyway, which is first? Let's go with Doctor Strange, and this is from the movie. It's Doctor Strange, and it was like astral form. Astral Doctor Strange. So again, it's pretty cool. I really want the regular version because I love the movie, but so far have not been able to score him for less than retail. I might just bite the bullet and plunk down $20 for him at some point, but the rest of these, except for maybe Iron Fist as well, you can get for pretty cheap. I think on Amazon most of them go for like 11 something, $12. Anyway, then there's Brother Voodoo, I believe. Yeah, Brother Voodoo, and both of these were only $6.97 each, so that's not a bad deal. And then very last but not least, that GameStop exclusive Star Wars Black Series 40th anniversary R5-D4 on that really cool 40th anniversary, packaging. So, I've mentioned before I don't really collect these, which is funny. I'm saying that now. I got this in the background and I'm holding this, but there's gonna be some exceptions like this awesome ginormous hunk of plastic and this little guy who's a GameStop exclusive. So there you have it, and I still brought you guys at almost 20 minutes. I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm not gonna, there's probably stuff I would want to ramble and talk about with you guys, but plus the fact that I'm probably not even gonna sleep. I gotta go, I'm actually gonna meet up with Carlos, Bad Karma, because he's gonna help me. I gotta go return the rental van to the rental at the airport. Carlos is gonna pick me up and hit up a couple stores. I think probably most likely at least a Toys R Us, maybe something else, but maybe you guys will see a little toy run from that, or at least because I'm sure I'm gonna find some stuff. So anyway, as always, thanks for watching, guys. There's my haul for, I think we're in Insane for like 4 days. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It was nice being back home in San Diego, but honestly, really in all honesty, it's just, this is home now. I love it here in Vegas. Anyway, like I said, I'm trying not to ramble, so thanks for watching, guys.